Today we have the more recent news that I was present with our friend and co-worker Juan.
Good morning, viewers. It is a pleasure to be with you today, as we will always have several sections like sports, weather, and other news. Do not take off the screen, because we have very relevant news in all the areas. As such, the suspension of the day in football or the strong temperature in these days. I hope and you enjoy it. First, the news in the local region. A high percentage of fires of houses in Linares in the city region relate to electrical faults in the household. A policeman to try to prevent this is necessary to provide this in the appropriate maintenance, which will prevent that they are saturated and warm or dropping in the spark to that become fire.
It's very important to stop this. To pay good back with the following news. In Nuevo León, 54% of the 2,000 pregnancies that occur annually in Nuevo León are adolescents between 10 and 19 years old. She revealed to the State Secretary of Health, we have a serious problem.
One of the causes is to have parents who don't have root relatives.
Going to another topic, an accident took place this week. Is the National Road kilometer 1000 and the height of the section connected at Las Cruces.
Authorities pointed out in the report of the federal police the accident occurred when the driver was speeding, which caused he lose the control of his wheel to then impact against relating fence that hit the driver Castro Fernandez, who died at the scene of the accident.
People, please drive careful and slow, and do not drive drunk. Sometimes bad will happen. Think that so is waiting for you.
This is all on this section. We are going to pass now to the weather information with our friend Shaila, Álvarez.
Hey everybody, have a nice day. Its temperature in the studio is about 24 degrees Celsius in warm. In the south of the country, the temperature for today is 80 degrees. In the lowest temperature and 27 in highest. Meanwhile, in the part north of the country, the temperature increased with 26 in the lowest and 35 in the highest. The pronostic for the week is the next. For the north side of Mexico, the temperature will be warm with low prediction of rain. But in the south states are going to be with low temperatures with high rain prediction, and this is caused because of the hurricane Heron't that will pass now in the South Gulf in the next days. That's all for word of the day. We will pass to the next news with our President Juan and Pedro.
Thanks for the weather information, Shaila. Next, we have the international news, the section with the more relevant news around the world. Pedro, say the audience what we are going to talk about today.
Well, today's news are so interesting for a alpine of persons. We are going to talk about a lot of things.
Yes, Pedro. First, it's about Venezuela and the crisis that in the last days were increased for cause of the government.
It's bad because the corruption is the disgust of the population make discomfort, and it may cause foods.
In other news, in Germany will launch a cyber army to protect the country against for potential cyber attacks. The reason why Germany took the choice is because in the early weeks of this year, Germany received a lot of cyber attacks.
I think that choice is the best for the Heron't situation. That is all for this international news of today. We are going to pass now to a report check 2.
Good evening, Alan. What is the situation in the center of the city?
Good evening. I'm in the middle of a car accident in the main square. The car crashed with another car.
Oh, that sounds terrible. Anyone is hurt in the accident?
No one expects the conductor, but the ambulance report me that him have one fracture in his arm and his neck. I'm going to make question to someone because the street is lost a card of an accident. Excuse me, woman.
Yes, sir.
At what time was this accident and who is affected?
Well, it happened 2.5 hours ago, and the man is a student we know is to his credential on his wallet, and he is carrying along.
Thanks, woman. Juan, this is the situation here in the center. I'm going to stay here for informing for the fresh news here.
Thanks for the information, Alan. We are going to contact you after.
Good day to all our viewers. We are going to talk about the sports news of this week. Our friend that's in the baseball World Cup, Peter González, is going to tell us about the last games in the World Cup.
Hey, the last match 10 our selection of baseball Mexico played against selection of Venezuela. Mexico wins 10-9 and the news confirmed that Mexico is still alive in the World Cup, but some specialists comment that Mexico is going to get out because the percentage of the cover of the last game and Venezuela is going to play again to Italy in May 30 or 2000. But some specialists comment that Mexico is going to get out because the percentage of the last game and Venezuela is going to play against to Italy in May 30 of the 2017. We're going to get information. Have a nice day.
That sounds bad to our Mexico. In other news in the Mexican League, some players hit the referees. Our friend Shaila is going to talk about this notice.
Hi Kevin, in the Mexican League last week, 2 players of the league hit their referees. The player Paulo Box high week hit the head of the match when the match ends. His team, American, goes out of the cup, and the player will not play in 10 matches. Other players that are from the Toluca team and angry in the game for an excursion, and they become to him. The referee is his chest, and the referee expulses 3 players of that team. With these facts, the referee company don't work this last weekend.
That's too bad for those teams and for all the league because they don't play this weekend and they could lose the rank. In other news, the team of Barcelona wins versus PSG. Oh, Alan is coming. Tell us more about this notice.
Last week, Barcelona plays against PSG and they need to win because in the last game, PSG wins Barcelona 4-0 and Barcelona needs to win by any difference, and in the end of the game, Barcelona wins 6-1 with a result of 6-5, winning Barcelona and passing to the next stage. We are going to keep informing. Going back to our studio, right?
Okay, it is all in this day in this section of reports. See you next week in this section. Bye bye.
interesting themes. Today's theme is about video games in Mexico, and our visitor is Bill Spencer, an important person in the industry of the video games, assistant director of the company Gamers.
Have a nice day, everyone, and thanks for inviting me, Shaila.
The pleasure is mine, Mr. Spencer.
Oh, please, just let me feel.
Oh, it's okay, Phil. Well, I'm going to ask you a key about the video games industry in Mexico.
Okay, that's so nice.
Well, first, what do you think of the industry of the game in Mexico?
Okay, I think that's also a film industry in which you believe. However, are those who are being unique are creating a great business platform. I think that goes to those who believe in those who bring a love for the industry and believe to be able to try something.
Oh, interesting answer. The technology. Well, after the and last question, what do you consider the environment more attractive to Mexicans?
I think that Mexicans love them with football. The streets are paralyzed when playing the Mexican national team. Another form of entertainment is the television, and recently the internet browsing that still does not generate a public as massive as soccer. For example, video games are very successful, and its impact is not only in the children, but is far from overcoming any television content in our country.
It's actually very effective. Thanks for your time and for coming in the interview of today.
Thank you for inviting me today. It was very nice, this interview.
Okay, thanks for watching the section of today. See you the next week or with other visitors.
This is all for today. Truth in a game next time. Have a nice day and